I made myself extremely clear. I don't know who you think you are.
I'm just a regular person that you're just coming out of my line
Yes,
stealing
do
stuff
that.
from.
I am the HOA president. That's who I am. And
I'm the HOA president. I am the HOA president.
Oh, you just walked into it.
Lady, oh my God.
Yep, you deserved it. In my opinion.
What's good, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. It's Tiara, and for those who are new, welcome. We're going to be talking about how some people have lost their minds. People are getting way too comfortable. The back and forth, the disobedience. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
You made me throw it out, and I did it.
You look crazy. I'm sorry. Like, where is the self-respect? Even if you are mad or even if something didn't go your way, it just never calls for that kind of reaction. Like, we're just too grown to be acting like that. And then you know the consequences. Half the time, what people think is that they can act any way they want and they don't think anything's gonna happen. And I feel like most of the time in these scenarios, that's exactly what it is. Who are you yelling at? Who are you yelling at? Are you crazy? People don't even know what respect is anymore. Cause why are you so comfortable screaming? And I know I don't know the backstory. I'm not too sure what even started all this. But at the end of the day, that is unacceptable.
Hey, do anything wrong. Stop. I didn't do it wrong. If you are leaving, lower your voice and leave.
Thank you.
Why are you gonna get on the plane? Lower your voice. I lower your voice and exit.
She got me in check. Yes, ma'am. Is everyone okay? I would have to do a wellness check after that. My anxiety would be up here because it's one thing to have an altercation, but to have an altercation on the plane, that would have my blood pressure up. I don't have time. I already don't like flying in the air. I'll be too scared. Wellness checks around the cabin, please.
Where is he? I need nobody to corporate know because the way I handle it is bullshit. You know I'm gonna go say shit. Nobody. You got a 16-year-old daddy come over here and check my damn life. What's up?
As soon as she said, what's up, I'm out of here. Cause I feel like she's about that and I wouldn't even test it. But regardless if I know the story or not, we're in McDonald's and I am not surprised.
I need corporate number. And he was a grown ass man and then my damn daughter. Yes, he did. When she was working, you wasn't up there when she was in hospital. You wasn't in the brother. Why I can't stop here?
Let's just say she got fired and it wasn't even reasonable or it wasn't even lawful. What makes you think that pulling up to the restaurant, behaving that way, is going to get her job back? Because I can tell you right now, it's not. This makes you look really bad because now everyone's gonna think that you're crazy too. We don't know what they think about the daughter, but at the end of the day, they're gonna think, you know, it all comes from somewhere. You know, the representation is just not representing. All right. I'm gonna give the benefit of the doubt, like, you know, I don't even know what the situation is, so I can't really put my 2 cents into it as much. Why are you tossing and throwing things in the restaurant? Why? Like, what's the reason? What's that gonna do? Now you just gave them a reason to call the popo. And you got somebody video recording. Like, come on, we gotta think before we speak. We gotta think before we do. Oh! At this point, you did it to yourself. Where is the decorum? The decorum is out the door. It's gone. So disappointing. This is not helping.
To be honest with you, I usually bring a bag.
No, we have video surveillance and you've done this over a dozen times and you never bring a bag.
Oh.
We've seen you do it here.
It's honestly so satisfying when someone tries to lie, but you have the receipts. If you're gonna tell a bold-faced lie, at least make sure that there's no evidence. Not trying to say lie, not trying to say that. But it's like people are just so quick with it. Like they don't even think, what if they have a video? What if they have receipts? What if they have text messages? What if there's a trail? Like nobody thinks about that. They just lie. It's very satisfying when someone tries to pull out a fib. You just gotta look them in the face and be like, this you?
Now, 700, and I'll be glad to share the tapes with you. I'm going to share this with everybody in the Cloisters neighborhood because you're so inconsiderate with everyone else out here.
Well, and I apologize, sir. I did.
Oh, now you're sorry. It's always a sorry when you're caught. Because it's not a I'm sorry when you did it. What are you actually sorry for? Are you sorry because you did it or are you sorry because you got caught? Seems like you're sorry because you got caught, because your whole demeanor changed. And just on the topic itself, I don't understand why people think it's okay to let their dogs or cats or whatever poop in other people's yards. That is so crazy to me. I don't understand it. I think it's an unspoken rule and common courtesy. Well, one, they shouldn't be pooping, period. But then you know how the house is and it has their front yard, but then across from it, there's like a little common street. Have them poop over there, but still pick it up. Like, is that not common sense anymore? Clearly not.
And we were thinking it was a hate crime because you've been doing these folks' lawn I don't know how many times, and they just moved in here recently and had to be a black family, and they're starting to wonder why is somebody pooping on the yard every day. And it's not your fault, buddy. It's your fault, and that's not nice.
I apologize.
Well, we'd appreciate you not doing it anymore. I think it's disgraceful to do that to anybody.
And like I said, all I can do is apologize, and that's what I do.
Even though we all know she's apologizing because she got caught, at least she still ended up apologizing, because there are some crazy folks. There will be a receipt in their face, a whole video of them in 4K, and they'll be like,
I don't know who that is.
I've never seen that person in my life.
I still didn't do it.
I don't know what was that, guys, and I didn't do that.
it could have went that route, but it didn't. So that's all we can ask is for an apology, and we got it. So not too bad.
There's no sense. Every day I got my trash in front of my door and they not going to pick it up. I'm paying y'all $35 for y'all to pick up my trash every night and no one's coming. So I'm gonna need like some type of reimbursement, some type of answer, something that makes sense, because that ain't gonna cut it.
I am so sorry that it's happening. Give me just a moment. I'm gonna go to our portal.
Right. Yeah, I need you to figure that out.
You know, the delivery could be better because she's obviously not the one picking up the trash. However, I understand the frustration. Just from the little clip that we've seen, I understand. Because if I'm paying money for someone to pick up the trash, and let's just say the protocol is to leave it in front of the door, we don't know yet, and they're not, I would be upset too. So he has every right to be frustrated, in my opinion. But the delivery could be a little bit better because, as we all know, she's not the trash man. We just gotta pipe it down, but let's see what the rest of the story is. It looks like she's finna cook.
I mean, as a matter of fact, like, realistically, like, y'all can take it off completely, because, like, I live right here by the compound. I can walk my to the trash by myself and save my $35.
Okay, well,
If I'm keeping it above, like.
can we refrain from using vulgar language
Right!
before we move forward?
I'm just saying, like, I'm mad upset, like, that's kind of crazy. Like, I'm spending, this is my hard-earned money.
I completely understand. Listen, I rent as well, and I pick up valet trash. I completely understand your frustration. So right now, I'm looking at our portal, and it lets us know if the trash was not picked up, why it wasn't. So,
Well, I mean, I can tell you trash wasn't picked up, because the trash is sitting in front of my door right now.
and I can tell you why it wasn't.
Okay, go ahead.
You have 3 violations. It was like the first violation, it was that the trash was not closed up, and it was closed.
It's closed. You can literally go right there right now and it's closed. So that's got.
Oh, I have the photos. Not capped.
Bro, she was waiting for this moment. Most satisfying part about arguments is when you have the receipts, because you can't argue with the receipts. You can't. How are you gonna make a claim and you don't know if she has the proof or not? Especially if she's in property management, I'm sure they're gonna have some sort of proof. I don't know. That's crazy.
It's not capped. Secondly, it shows that you did not have your trash out on the designated time. You know your trash is supposed to be out by 6 o'clock p.m. Our valet trash schedule picks up start at 7.
All right.
So
Okay. But why they always putting out my trash?
so last night, when did you put your trash out?
I don't know. I seen black women putting my trash out.
So that's why your trash was not picked up.
But I know it was before 10 though.
Did she not say trash out by 7?
I know it to the back before 10.
What did she just say?
Because as a renter, you cannot tell an owner what they can and cannot do with their property. Okay, no problem. Because you barely got in here, you got accepted with conditions. So I hope you can find a room. Yeah, but you can get out.
She was ready to lose her job that day. You can just tell when someone is so fed up, because obviously you have to have some sort of customer service, I'm sure, in these roles. So I feel like if it got to that point, she was ready to risk it all. Even though she was right, because she went from real courteous to watch your mouth. And that's funny because I was really on his side. I understood where he was coming from, and then the video kept going.
Like, so this is a DoorDasher that's really employing at my customers. trying to get an order, and now she's sitting here being more rude.
No, I said hello. This whole thing's been recorded, ma'am.
DoorDash too, so you won't be allowed to.
From the beginning, this whole thing's been recorded.
And I'm going to report her also.
And that's fine. And from the beginning, back in the 8th
She was ready. She was ready. No hesitation.
was recorded. I didn't put my word at the speaker. Would you like me to play it back? Would you like me to play it back? Because nobody answered me when I first pulled up.
I bet the people who are at home waiting for their food, they're like, where's my food at? I just know this whole altercation is holding up the delivery. I'd be pissed. DoorDashers, sometimes it's not always worth to stop and argue with the employees because at the end of the day, there's someone waiting for their food. And now you're about to miss out on the tip because you want to waste time arguing.
No!
What'd I do? What'd I do?
Ah!
What'd I do?
I know that was satisfying. Cause what?
No, you just walked into her.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you deserved it. My opinion.
So you're not gonna give me a driver's license?
I'm not gonna give you a driver's license. I don't have to give you a driver's license.
Okay.
I'm traveling. I don't have to have a driver's license to drive a vehicle.
In what state is that?
Any state. It's common law, natural law.
Oh my God. The intelligence is out the door. Common law, natural law. Are we serious? I know that cop was ready to take your butt to jail.
Emails that we have sent you and the complaints and the voicemails? Yeah, I
Just
take it back into
can I just be clear here for a
you are
second?
being negligent and not following.
Can I just be
Negligent. First of all, don't come over here touching my stuff. Cause like, what makes you think in your mind, let me take these people's stuff off their property? Are you crazy? Even if it was a violation of the HOA, like, why are you so comfortable touching people's stuff?
I made myself extremely clear. I don't know who you think you are.
I'm just a regular person that you're just coming out of my line stealing stuff from.
I am the HOA president. That's who I am. And
I'm the HOA president. I am the HOA president. It's giving.
I'm president of the ASB Club, and you don't have a bathroom pass.
Is embarrassment no longer a thing?
One warning. That's it. You gave me one warning. I pulled it up the second he said something. The second he said something, I pulled it up my nose.
Oh, so this is a mask issue. This must be during COVID times because that's really the only time I remember them being very strict on enforcing the mask rule. If you're going to the airport and they have rules to wear a mask, then why do people have to be so difficult? Just wear the mask. You either want to go or you don't. And if you don't want to follow the rules, then you could drive.
They're keeping us up. I don't know why. Bring your gear off.
Just why? You're being such a bad example to the kids. Like, I feel like the kids are embarrassed too, because I feel like we've all been around someone who's just extremely rude for no reason, and it's embarrassing. Those are the vibes I'm getting. Like, why are you pleading your case to all the passengers? Disgrace.
Everything. It fell off his face. We apologize for fixing it. It wasn't good enough for them. Let it go, Lionel. What's your last name? Everyone I know is turn.
Always gotta pull that card. That's why. Because me and that passenger are on the same page. Because all of a sudden you know all the attorneys in the world. Are you serious? I would be so upset as a passenger because you're literally holding up my flight. These people have somewhere to be. Move.
Move, Julian.
The anger that's taken out on these flight attendants, it makes me feel so bad. Especially when flights get delayed. Like, obviously delayed flights are so frustrating, I get it. But it's like when people take it out on the people on the front desk, it's like, what do you want them to do? They have no control over this. I'm sure you know this. Why are we making a scene? Why are we doing the most? Where's the compassion?
Guess what? And I'm breaking them right now.
Yes, we do. He is He's knocking people.
Don't be rude to me, because one thing I can do is be rude back to you. That's what I can be.
Okay. Let's just take it down.
I am, but I'm just saying, she's thought I'm hostile. But I can be rude as well. I didn't push no damn body.
Do you not see the camera?
Standing away like you're a bodyguard. I moved you out my way, so I did.
One more person. Wow, you're gonna get off faster.
I know. That is so amazing. You want to buy your drinking lunch when you get off jail?
I'm overstimulated. All the screaming, all the racket, all the hooting and hollering, and then we got the attendant on the mic. I would lose my mind. Especially on that tiny plane I can't move. I would lose it. We'll just need to focus on getting to their destinations without making such a dramatic scene. It's just too much going on.
Yes, I can be really ignorant. Probably ain't seen nobody like me yet. But you have, but guess what? I see more people like you, Karen.
The pettiness. The pettiness. And that's gonna be so triggering. Getting laughed in the face like that.
I sold the child. There's a little boy right behind you. I already know. Look, I'm not gonna say nothing if you don't say nothing to try to cause a commotion. Because he's the problem. You wanna
Oh my gosh, there are kids in the plane. What don't you understand? Even if you're right in the situation, you just need to change the delivery. Because if there's kids present, you still gotta be a good example, you know what I'm saying? You just need to calm down.
Calm down. Calm down.
I know this video was very short, but I wanted to have something up for you guys. I'm having fun here, I really am. Jot down what you guys think. I hope we are more mindful about the way that we carry ourselves in public. Hopefully we've learned something from this and maybe we can act accordingly so that we don't get booted. I want to thank each and every one of you guys for joining. Again, if you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me know what you guys want to see. I like reading your guys' comments. You guys are very interactive. But other than that, I hope you guys have a great week. I'll see you on the flip side. T is out.